Good morning everyone. This is Jhimi Gangopadhyay and today I am going to present on decentralization planning. In this topic, I am going to cover the introduction and definition of decentralization planning, the characteristics of decentralization planning, decentralization planning's chronological events, governance units involved in this planning, goals of decentralization planning, the principles of decentralization planning and the merits of decentralization planning. So, in the first slide, we can see the definition of decentralization planning. Here, decentralized planning is a strategy suggested over a period of time to prepare prospective development plan from the lowest unit of governance and administration with an objective of meeting the felt needs of all sections and all regions of a country with vast radiations in terms of socio-economic conditions and wider cultural diversity. So, the decentralization planning was prepared in the lower level of governance. It is prepared for a short period of time for a particular area's development. It involves development such as educational, economical, social, cultural, the overall development of a particular area. Just like a development of an panchayat area, of a rural area, like that. Now, from where this decentralization planning occurs, now here we can see that Mahatma Gandhi is the author of decentralization and bottom-up approach of planning and development. Micro-level planning or decentralized planning was thought of and discussed after the publication of a document named District Development Scheme Economic Progress by Forced Marches in 1939 by M. Vishwasvarya. It was the first attempt made in this country to evoke methodology for decentralized planning. Now, when was this implemented? Here we can see in the third point, the Planning Commission of India introduced decentralized planning in the country for the first time during the 7th five-year plan. The Advisory Council to the Prime Minister finally presented its report on decentralization of development planning and its implementation in the states in 1983. Now, we have noticed that decentralization planning, also called the bottom-up planning and also the micro-level planning. Now, why it's called the bottom-up planning? It's very simple, because the planning was started from the lower unit, from the lower level, like from the panchayat level or block level, and from there it goes to the higher level, to the state level, to the national level. This is why this is also called the bottom up level, like from bottom to the top. And also it is called the micro level planning, because it is planned for a particular smaller area to meet the local people needs, not for a bigger area, not for the whole country. And that planning also different varies in country to in states to states. The structure of the planning is also different. So it is made for a small particular rural or urban areas. This is why it is called micro level planning. Now, going to the next slide. Here, first of all, we can see the picture. All the people in a village, they are together for a meeting. Everyone is included here. So this is the picture of a decentralized planning, decentralized structure, decentralized system. Now here are the major characteristics of decentralized planning. First one is local participation. Obviously the local people should participate in this planning, and the planning should meet the needs of the local peoples. The second one, empowerment of local bodies. In decentralized planning, the PRIs and ULBs are given the power to plan, to organize this decentralized planning. Now, PRI means Panchayati Raj institutions and ULB means urban local bodies. Now, the third one is bottom-up approach. Obviously, I have discussed this before. Bottom-up approach means the planning was started or created at the bottom level, like in panchayat level or block level, and is from there it goes to the higher level, national or state level, like that. And then last one is resource allocation. It means local levels are given the financial support and authority so that they can implement the plan and they can work for the development of the particular area through the decentralized planning. Okay, this is the characteristics. Now going to the next slide. Here it shows, the diagram shows the decentralized planning's chronology of events and community reports. Here we can see the decentralized plannings. The first one is the first 5-year plan, which is from 1951 to 56. The item is community development blocks, and ideas and concepts to break up the planning exercise into national, state, district, block and local community levels. Like that, there are different decentralized planning. The first one, the second one is from 1956 to 61, and then 1957, and then 1967, 1969, 1978, 1983 to 84, 1984 and 1985, like that. So these are some decentralized plannings. Now going to the next slide. This diagram shows the governance units involved in planning. Like in the left side we can see how this decentralized planning works, like from gram panchayats to block panchayats and then district panchayats, and in the left hand here the urban areas decentralized planning. Here that from town panchayats to municipality, then municipal corporation, and from there to the district planning community, and then from there state planning commission or board, and then from there national planning commission. This is how a decentralized planning made it functions, like that. Okay, now going to the next slide. Here are some goals of decentralized planning. First one is the economical development. Obviously, whatever plan is made, it should help the particular area economically. It should bring the economical development. It should be the main goal of an decentralized planning. And after that, social justice. Now here it means the benefits of economical development should reach the various categories of the community. Particularly, it should reach the poor and the socially weaker and marginalized sections. That means the benefits of economical development should be equally distributed to all the communities of people. There should be no biasness in the distribution of the economical development, of the economical opportunities, obviously. Now, the third one is welfare. It means the planning should incorporate schemes like water supply or wastage disposal, and also the different schemes for women's development, for education, for house building, for road building. Everything should be included in the decentralized planning. Now, environmental protection. Now, the planning should be like that. Whatever is doing for the development, this should not harm the environment. The ecosystem should not be harmed. It should aim for creating green, clean, and the eco-friendly villages. Now the fifth one, coordination. What does that mean? It means the plan should ensure the total development growth of the entire unit, incorporating all the development plans of the concerned area. It should focuses on individual benefits also. It should look after every benefits like economical, cultural, individual, educational, everything. Now the last one, pupils' involvement. Obviously, decentralized planning should involve local peoples for the successfulness of this planning, and also the planning should be structured like that it can meet the needs of the local peoples. Okay, now going to the next slide. This is the principle of decentralized planning. Here, the first one is principle of functional clarity. This is the first principle of decentralized planning. The second one is principle of financial availability and autonomy. The first one means decentralized planning would be effective only when all the institutions and organizations involved in planning. The second one is principle of financial availability and autonomy. It means institutions which are having earmarked responsibilities should have adequate resources and autonomy to spend the resources to discharge their responsibilities. And the third one is principle of decentralized administration. Now, it simply means to perform the decentralized function. Educate administrative powers have to be developed to achieve efficiency. Now, the fourth one is principle of public participation. Obviously, the participation of the local peoples should needed for the overall development and for the success of the decentralized planning. The principle of integration. It means hallmark of decentralized planning lies in integrating and harmonizing the plan document of different sectors and units at all levels. It requires appropriate framework and skill to integrate the plan from the lowest level. Now, these are the principles of decentralized planning. Now, going to the next slide. Here are some merits of decentralized planning. Now, the first one is spatial level, specific requirements and needs of the people will be met through the decentralized planning. Efficiently resources will be utilized and wastage could be reduced, and thereby the gap between the supply and demand can be narrowed down. Decentralized planning is cost effective, obviously. as it planned for the particular small area, it is obviously cost effective. Poor can emerge from livelihood to achieve economical development. Obviously, decentralized planning aims for the local people's development, for the peoples who are away from the from the modernization, like that. Decentralization planning are made for those peoples. Obviously, regional imbalance will be reduced. Development will be made people centric. Obviously, decentralized planning is made for the peoples. Its aims for the overall development of the local peoples. These are the merits of decentralized planning. That's it. Thank you.